our phone became a crucial part of our day-to-day life. For myself, I feel like I have my phone pretty much under control, but I also find myself browsing mindlessly on Instagram from time to time. I do feel like our phone is a huge part of why we feel sometimes unmotivated, stressed, or even depressed. That's why here are 5 simple ways on how to control your phone addiction. First one, turn off your notifications. Most likely, if someone texts you, a notification on your phone appears. You're kind of forced to grab your phone. You maybe text the person back, but suddenly you think, oh, let me check Instagram, let me check TikTok, what might be new there? And suddenly you're spending 30 minutes plus on your phone while you just wanted to reply to a simple text message. I personally feel there should only be a handful of people who can give you a notification that gives you the urge to open up your phone. And these should be very close family members. Plus, it is a text message, so if they expect you to reply immediately, they're simply wrong. If it's something very important, they will call you. To do this in messages, simply press and hold a text conversation, then tap hide alerts. If you use WhatsApp, select the contact, go to mute and select always. The next one is time away from your phone. Time away from your phone is crucial. And here's something I heard from Andrew Huberman's podcast where he was interviewing Robert Greene. Robert Greene says, these days it's harder than ever before to really find out what is our passion and what is our purpose in life. Because we are surrounded by social media. And in social media, we see what our friends like, what our friends are up to, and so on. But we don't really take the time off to really go deep into our thoughts and think about what we actually want from life. So creating time away from social media and your phone is crucial. And it works best when you manage to build it into your routine. For example, if you wake up in the morning until you leave for work, you're not allowed to touch your phone. Or another one, if you come home from work till after dinner, you're not allowed to touch your phone at all. There are many ways on how you can restrict the usage of your phone. There's something called like focus modes on the iPhone, but I found the best way is to just simply integrate it into your routine. Stop the urge from grabbing your phone. We all know that as soon we have a minute off or we are waiting for someone, for example on a bus or train station, we grab our phone. Try to resist this urge. A very first simple step is to stop bringing your phone to the bathroom, because we all probably spend too much time on the toilet scrolling on our phone. Another one, when you're watching TV or a show, don't grab your phone. If the show or the movie is boring, most likely it's not because the show or the movie is boring. It's because your brain got trained for short form content. When you're scrolling on Instagram, with just a swipe, you have new content that's completely different from the one you've just watched. And so your brain is constantly stimulated with new information. While a good movie takes time to develop, the characters build up, the story is getting told. So try to untrain your brain from these constant stimulations from social media. Newsletters you don't read. Reading your emails is for most people not something productive, because 90% plus of the emails you're getting are newsletters or ads. There are 2 adjustments which I highly suggest for reading your emails. The first one is turn off all notifications for your email app or client, because these are emails. They are not important messages, and if they are, they don't expect you to reply immediately. It's an email. It's enough to open the client or app once a day, and by only opening it once a day, you also are less likely to fall into the trap, oh, let's just check the other apps, what notifications might be there. The second adjustment, saves you so much time. It's essential in my day-to-day life. When I'm opening the email client and I see an email that I delete without reading it, I permanently unsubscribed from this email. Because if I get an email, it's important or I'm interested in the product. If I'm not, it's time to unsubscribe or block the sender. With that, I make sure that all emails I'm getting are important to me and I read them fully so that I'm not spending time browsing through ads and newsletters which I don't want to receive in the first place. And the last one, use tools to control your consumption. I'm personally not a fan of installing countless tools on the devices that you want to use less. For me, it's kind of weird. But there are two tools that I found quite helpful. The first one is focus modes on Apple devices like your iPhone, tablet and laptop. You can create focus modes, for example, for work, so that you only receive certain messages while you're in the focus mode work. For me, this quite didn't work because my priorities are always the same for all contacts, no matter if I'm at home or at work. I'm very strict with my notifications, so I've already filtered it down so that I don't need to use all of these different focus modes. But it might be something worth checking out. The second one is an app I used for a while, but now it's off of my phone again, and it's called 1sec. If you're someone who struggles with opening social media every now and then, this app is very helpful. The app opens automatically when you click on a social media app and you're greeted with a screen that tells you to take a deep breath. After 1 or 2 seconds, you get asked if you still want to open the social media app. And this helps you to get all these impulses under control where you suddenly open social media without even realizing it. If you want the app, it's for free and it allows you to block one app. If you want to block multiple social media apps, there is a paid version, but I think it's quite affordable. And that's been it for today. Let me know if you have any additional tips down in the comments. And with that being said, thanks you so much for watching and have a great one.